Hi, and welcome to Level Up Cartooning. Today we're going to draw the first of 3 popular cartoon characters from the wonderful world of Disney. And boy, there are a lot of them. First up, the amusing and lovable Stitch from Disney's Lilo and Stitch. If you're familiar with Stitch's backstory, he was originally known as Experiment 626, being that he was created as an illegal genetic experiment created for the sole purpose of destroying everything he touches. You know, sort of like a toddler or a puppy. Anyway, all you need to follow along with me is a pencil and paper. Doesn't get any easier than that, right? Before we get started, make sure you hit that thumbs up and the subscribe button as it helps this channel to grow. And hit the bell so you never miss a lesson. Okay, so let's draw the one and only Stitch. We're going to draw Stitch step by step, giving you the secret formula to be able to draw him again and again. If you've watched any of my other videos, you know I use the character's head to figure out how big the entire character is. In this drawing, Stitch is roughly 2 heads tall. In other words, however tall we draw his head, his entire body is 2 of those, not including his boomerang-shaped ears. Alright, so let's start with that roadmap for Stitch. So there's our roadmap for Stitch, which means we're on to step 2. In this step, we do what I call roughing out the features. I want to remind you that until the third and final step, you want to draw as light as possible. You'll see that I use guidelines to help me to know where to put Stitch's eyes, nose, mouth, and some of the other things. We don't want those guidelines in the final drawing, so you want to draw them light enough to be able to erase them easily. So let's rough out Stitch's features. And there we have it, the roughed out features for Stitch. Now with the roadmap done and the features roughed out, it's time for the final step. In step 3, we get to have fun. We get to draw the final details of Stitch, and we don't have to guess where to put things because we've already done all the hard work to figure that out. In this step, it's okay to draw darker, but don't hammer the line, mindlessly retracing over the lines you've already drawn. Always look to tweak and improve until the very end. So let's draw in Stitch's details. Okay, so there he is, Stitch. So how do you think you did? Understand, if you've never drawn Stitch before, then you cannot expect to have drawn him perfectly. You notice I don't spend time coloring Stitch during this video because I want my lesson to focus solely on the drawing process. Now you have the secret formula, the process for drawing Stitch. With that, you can draw him again and again, and by all means, color him when you're done. I promise each time you draw him, it'll be a little better and a little easier. I also promise the more you work with me, the better you're going to get at all of your cartoon characters. For those of you who want to go a little deeper, click on the link below for my free 4-part drawing series where I spend more time explaining the details and the thinking behind each step in what I call the level up cartooning process. So I'd love to see your drawing of Stitch. If you can, take a picture and post it on either Facebook or Instagram, and don't forget to include the hashtag levelupcartooning. Thanks again for joining me. Till next time, keep drawing, my friends.